Welcome to this game between St. Thomas and Iowa. We have a fantastic matchup for us. Not only two top 15 teams going at it, but also teams that are in the hunt for the Big Ten West Championship. It's going to be a great ball game. If you appreciate the content on this channel, make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and see if we can take down the Hawkeyes from the state of Iowa. Alright, man, so already mentioned it in the intro probably, but we're 0-2 against these guys back from when we were an independent school. So now we're here in the Big Ten playing these guys for the first time in a minute. Let's see if we can have a different result this time. I'd see if we can conquer the Hawkeyes finally, as I actually do get a first down on that play right there. 1st and 10 now for the Hawkeyes. There's a face jet sleeve. They go over the middle to Matt Royal to pick up 5 yards on that play. Nice little play for the tailback, as they're steadily moving this thing downfield, willing to take their time, as Griffin's going to scramble out, and Matt Wade can't make the tackle. Buster Porter finally stepping up in there. This is a different kind of quarterback than what we're used to at Iowa. Not used to be scramblers, as there's another quick throw to the left-hand side over to Robbie Huff. That goes for a gain of 9, nearly another first down. As now, 2nd and 1. Griffin dropping back to pass. He's going to scramble again. He's got open space this time as he quickly slides down before Greg Jackson can really lay the lumber on this guy, as they're quickly moving down the field, already at the 35-yard line. Another scramble for this quarterback is brought down by Kyle Barron. But wow, this kid, just scrambling all over us right now, making it really hard to generate any sort of pressure on this quarterback. So there's another first down for Eddie Battle, of tough couple of yards right there. That moves the chains for the Hawkeyes as they're in the edge of the red zone. 2nd and 9 coming up. Another scramble. This time I thought we cut it off pretty well, but then Griffin just puts on those jets and just completely leaves us in the dust. And now it's another first down. We almost get a sack. Can we get a pick? No, because Billy Ewing decides to just swat it. He could have definitely picked that pass off, but just didn't have the awareness to do it. As he'll go short to Huff. It's a broken tackle, and it leads to a touchdown. So that Billy Ewing interception, or should have been interception, instead turns into 7 points. So now it's our turn with the ball. First time with the ball this entire game. A pretty long drive, actually, as we try to go deep, but it's intercepted. Thought Bailey was going to leave his, that guy behind playing some kind of zone, but it turns out it was man coverage. Just runs right with DH free, and it's a free and out, but even leads to an interception. So Iowa with the ball once again, with great field position too on top of that. So now Griffin going to try to throw to the left, and it's somehow caught. Kevin Harris comes down with that ball. 15-yard gain on the play. I can't believe he somehow got that pass off. Not to mention it was completed. Man, I'm pissed. That should have been an interception. But now it's another goal line situation. This could quickly become a 14-0 lead. As Royal to the outside, going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown Hawkeyes. Matt Royal taking it in for 6. Capitalizing off that interception that we threw on the first drive. So down 14-0. Time for our response. Brooks going down the sideline. He's got some space before he's finally caught from behind. 37 yards on that play. That's how you get a drive started. If the passing game isn't necessarily working, get it going with the run instead. And then the pass will eventually come around as there's a completion to Pablo Sanchez. Gain of 14. As now, a couple plays later, Brooks going over in the middle. Finds Pablo Sanchez once again. This time for a gain of 12. Almost picking up the first down all by himself. But instead, this is the end of the first quarter already. Iowa taking advantage of our early mistakes. Man, we're already down by 2 scores against a really good football team. So 3rd down coming up here. I'm trying to pick up this first down. If it's close, I'm going for it. You know, not trying to keep momentum on Iowa's side as we get the first down easily. ABJ slicing and dicing for a nice gain on that play. As now, 1st and goal, going to hand it off to ABJ once again. Got some blocks, but he's caught from behind. Still a nice 6-yard gain that takes us halfway to the end zone. Let's see if we can finish it off. 3rd and goal now. Let's see if we can punch it in. It's going to be Brooks. Going to try to run it in as we're stuffed by the 1-yard line. Monster. Just a little bit short. But again, we're going to go for it here. Nothing too cute. Just going to run up the gut. It's going to be Brooks. Handing off to ABJ for 4th down. And it works out. Touchdown, Tommies. As ABJ finds the end zone for the first time today. So that means, you know, we're finally on this board. Took a little bit longer than usual, but we're all on the board. So now we just really need a stop here on defense. Can we get one? We did a really good job initially, but, you know, it just hasn't been good these first couple of drives. As there's a throw to the left-hand side. Kevin Harris. Huge gain of 20 on that play. There's another run to the left-hand side by Royal. Another 5-yard gain. Reminds us of the first 2 times that we played Iowa. They are simply giving us the business right now. As now, 2nd and 5, going up the middle. It's Drew with the catch, and he is all by himself. He was gone like a girl in a country song. Another touchdown for the Hawkeyes. Making it a 2-score game once again. So we really need our offense to respond, man. You know, if we want any hope of coming back in this game, we need to get our offense going. We did find on the previous drive, got a touchdown. Can we make it 2 scores in a row? As Brooks dropping back, going to throw to the left to Tyreek Miller. A tight window, but eventually did make the catch nonetheless for the 1st down. Is now 1st and 10. Brooks is looking, going to Sean Doyle, and he can't make the grab. Incomplete pass broken up by 51 of the Hawkeyes. As now, Brooks going over the middle to Sanchez. Pablo quickly racking up the catches. Already with 4 catches in this ball game. Let's see if we can make it number 5, though. It looks like he's actually off the field, so did not realize that. But 1 more yard. Gonna see if we can pick it up here. Brooks able to get the 1st down with the legs. Even getting out of bounds as well. Got to protect that body whenever you can. As now, 1st and 10. Brooks going over the middle to Giovanni Coxum, and it's a 1st down. Gain of 20 on that play. As there's a random graphic of Michael Granson Jr., the future starting quarterback of this football team. But for now, getting some work in as the one of the backup receivers on the squad. As here we go, we face a 3rd and 5. Can we punch it in again? Looking at Damon Shelby here. Can he make something shake here? So we try to throw it to him, but it's incomplete. Broken up, and we do have to settle for the field goal. So it does remain a 2-score ball game here. As Iowa's back on the field, their offense going short to Andrews. Eventually brought down by Chris Jackson, but Joey Andrews does pick up the 1st for the Hawkeyes. As there's less than a minute and a half left in this 1st half. Can they turn this into 6 more points? As they need to find some room to run, and they don't get it. Ernie Steele coming up in there and making the sack. Leading to this 3rd and long. They're going to try to run the clock a little bit. Griffin's going to throw deep one-on-one with Jesus. But he is out here walking on water as he's able to deflect that pass. So 27 seconds left. Let's see what we can do. Can we make this a 1-score game? Brooks looking around. Going to try to throw to the left-hand side. He had Pablo Sanchez for a second, but broken up at the very last second. So we'll run it back. 2nd and 10. Brooks, this time throwing to Tyreek Miller. He doesn't pick up the 1st down. And so St. Thomas will call a timeout right away. We still got 2 of those remaining, but we got to pick up some more yards through the air. If we want to come away with any points on this possession, we'll go short to DH free. He's able to find room for 15 more yards. But we'll get our troops to the line quickly. Save as much time as possible. Brooks going to DH free again. Another 1st down for the young receiver. making some moves out here on this football field. As now, Brooks going for the end. Well, a lot closer, but it's incomplete. And we do settle for another field goal. We do make it a one-score game, and we think we get the ball to start the second half. So let's see what we can do. Second half will be coming very shortly. So we really need our offense to step up here, man, in the second half. This is essentially a play-in game versus Minnesota to see who represents the Big Ten West. If we don't win this game, those hopes will completely be eradicated. So this is a big game for us, obviously. Gotta make it shake. 3rd and long. Brooks, we need a play from you, buddy. He's looking around. Gonna send it deep to Coaxum, who doesn't even jump for the ball. He was in position to make the play, and look at this. I don't know what this coordinator's doing, but wants to go into a no huddle. Don't want to use a timeout here regardless, so one save those for a more critical point in the game as Brooks looking. Gonna try to go one-on-one, and it's incomplete. Jacob Davidson might have gotten in the way. But wow, just a moment of rage leading to a turnover on downs. That could be devastating, especially if they get a touchdown here. So a huge drive about to take place right here. If they get this touchdown, then they can really start pulling away in this ball game. As now, Griffin going to go ahead, take the direct snap. Going to take it upfield, and it looks like it's Zach Bones coming up in there to make the play eventually. But still, 1st and 10. Griffin going quick to the left-hand side, and it's a St. Thomas sandwich over there, but still completed nonetheless. As they're looking to make us pay for a rage moment earlier on. Now moving into the red zone. Things aren't looking good. Defense, if there's a time for you to make a play, please do it right now. We certainly need it. As it's a read option to Griffin. Guys growling up to the ball to at least prevent the first down. But they're still moving forward. 2nd and 3 now. Griffin looking around, going to the left-hand side for Robbie Huff. Immediately stepping out of bounds after that. So let's go. 1st and goal. Griffin looking. It's deflected again. Billy Ewing could have got his hands on the ball, but no. That would make too much sense. So 3rd and goal now. Griffin making an audible at the line of scrimmage. It's a speed option. One missed tackle, but look who comes in. It's Daniel Nash, the freshman, coming in there making the play. As we do get them to settle for a field goal, thankfully, but no more mistakes. We need our offense to step up right now. Let's see if we can make it happen. As there's a great block by Sean Doyle, by the way, picking up 11 yards. 1st down for the Tommies. So now, next play, 1st and 10. Brooks going over the middle, finding Pablo Sanchez. Upfield for another 1st down. Just continuing that hot start that Pablo Sanchez has had so far in this game. As that's a very dangerous throw to Tyreek Miller, but we still got it in there because he's got, just that innate ability to get things through a tight window. That's what she said. As now, 3rd and short. Brooks looking around, going to DH free, and he's going to get upfield for another 1st down. Gain of 14 yards. Another critical catch for the young slot receiver. As we're got to come away with points here. The 2nd and 11 coming up. We do run the read option. It gives us 7. Love that we're still at least remaining on schedule here. As we only need a few more yards. 3rd and 3. Brooks looking. Going to try to scramble to his left. Going to throw short to Michael Granson Jr., who was wide open there on the outside and is able to take advantage. A 10-yard catch that keeps the drive going. As now Brooks will scramble again. Going to try to throw it towards the end zone, and it's nearly intercepted. Arver's Ammo should have picked that ball off, so we're very fortunate that this drive is still alive right now. As we'll go to the ground now. 2nd and goal. ABJ picking up some good yards. A nice 7-yard gain. That gets us over the century mark. It has been hard fought for sure. As 3rd and goal. The final play of this 3rd quarter. Brooks dropping back. He's looking around. Doesn't see anybody. He's going to try to scramble. Stops where he's at. Just trying to find somebody. And he ends up getting sacked by Travis Alexander, as that is how this third quarter is going to end. St. Thomas certainly is in deep trouble. If we don't win this game, our Big Ten West hopes are dead. So we do settle for a field goal, but good for us. We get a 3 and out. But we do need a touchdown here. ABJ going to take it on the over on the halfback stretch play for a few more yards. And even though the gravity of this drive is extremely important, we don't need to change up anything. We just got to play our own game. As now, 3rd and 1. Going to try to scramble again. He doesn't get it. He actually takes a sack for a loss of 2. So in desperation, we're going to go for it here. Hasn't worked out the last time. 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions. Can we get the 4th down this time? As Brooks going to desperately scramble. Going to run towards the sideline. He gets the 1st down. Even crossing midfield in the process. So another 1st down for now. As the clock will continue to run. Brooks going to hand off to ABJ. Some tight running, but finds 5 yards in the process. Not a bad run for our tailback. As we got another 3rd down. Look who's in the game now. Michael Granson Jr. in. As Noah Brooks got shaken up on one of the previous plays. Gonna throw a dart to DH3, but can't make a play for his quarterback, though. And that's incomplete. So the game rests on a backup quarterback who hasn't had much playing experience. Let's see what he can do. Gonna try to scramble for it. He gets the 1st down. Getting exactly what we need and more. As Granson Jr. remains on the field for now. He's dropping back. Going to try to throw one over the middle to Sean Doyle. Broken up by Michael Brown. And that's the end of Michael Granson Jr. for now. As we're out on the field again. Going to go to ABJ. Who was, just left wide open on that check down. So now, 1st and 10. Dropping back, going to Sean Doyle. Going to try to cut towards the outside, and he nearly picks up the 1st down himself. Nice little play for the tight end to make their first catch of the game. So now, 2nd and 2. It's going to be a screen for Damon Shelby. Breaks the tackle, gets away from another defender, and he fights his way forward. He's in! Touchdown! Tommies! Damon Shelby finding his way into the end zone. But that's not all. We're going for 2 here to tie this game up. Can we be successful? Brooks dropping back. He's looking. Tries to get it to ABJ, but it's incomplete. If we got that ball off, that was 2 points right there. As we do check out a studio update, Michigan State actually loses to Indiana. So regardless of what happens here in this game, there's going to be some changes in the top 25 rankings for sure. As we do try to go for the onside kick. It's a pretty good kick for us, but unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of an Iowa player for the Hands team. So it all barrels down to this. We have 2 timeouts, 2:20 left. Griffin going to throw to the left-hand side to Andrews. And this gets the 1st down. So we have to call a timeout here to save some clock. But if they get this 1st down, this game is over for sure as Griffin tries to scramble but is sacked. Looks like Jim Smith coming in there to make the play. Also uses our last timeout. As now Huff actually going to be forced out of bounds. That's exactly what we need right now. Get him out of bounds. Save a little bit of clock. As now 3rd and 7. They're going to try for the screen. It doesn't work out. Can he get forced out of bounds? Yes, he does. So it stops the clock at 1:31. And so it all comes down to this. 1:28 left. Can Brooks lead us to victory? Brooks dropping back. Finds Pablo Sanchez on the outside. Already got us to the 40-yard one. You love to see it. So now, 1st and 10. Brooks looking. Going to Tyreek Miller. He gets some yardage as well. Now we're on the plus side of the 50. That's exactly where we want to be after a couple of plays. As we go to Pablo Sanchez. Another 1st down. Keep that thing rolling. We have almost a minute left, but facing 3rd and long though. Need a play from our quarterback. Brooks going over the middle to Jake Braun. We don't hear his name very often, but that time coming through in the clutch keeps the drive alive. His next play, we go to Michael Granson. He's in. Touchdown, Tommies. Taking a 1-point lead with 48 seconds left. And to top it off, we're going to go for 2. If we get this, we'll have a 3-point lead. So even with the field goal, we'll at least force them to go to overtime. And it all barrels down to the defense again. 48 seconds between us and a huge win. Let's see if we can get it done. Griffin dropping back. Somehow gets out of there and throws a perfect ball to Joey Andrews. Oh my goodness. What a absolutely amazing play. Both teams stepping up to the occasion right now. Who's going to pull this thing out? It's 30 seconds left now. Griffin dropping back, going to go deep, and somehow gets that catch as well. The receivers making plays right now as they continue to drive downfield, already on the edge of field goal range. Can they get closer though? There's a broken tackle, and he's going to be brought down eventually by Jim Smith, leading to this field goal attempt. 3 seconds left. They get this field goal. They're going to be overtime on our hands. The kick is up, and it is perfect right down Broadway. Tied ball game. We're going to overtime. So here we go. Overtime period is now on. Brooks, 3rd and 4. Dropping back, going to Sanchez, who makes the catch. First down, Tommies. But we got to get this first down, though. We're already facing 3rd and goal, so the drive could stall. Brooks dropping back, looking, trying to go to Sanchez, who's well short. We got to settle for a field goal. And so our defense needs to stand tall, too. 3rd and 17. Just don't let yourself get beat deep as they go short to Huff. And the tackle is made. So it looks like second overtime is coming. So here we go. Second overtime officially underway. Iowa's going to start off with the ball this time around. Griffin going to throw over the middle to Huff. Going to pick up the first down instantly. A gain of 12. As they get to the line quickly. Griffin, another handoff. This time to Matt Royal, who fights towards the end zone. Touchdown, Tommies. Matt Royal getting up in there. Getting that touchdown. So the pressure is now on the St. Thomas offense. What can we do? Brooks handing it off to ABJ. Makes a nice cut. He gets the first down too. Gain of 11 yards. Who's going to pull it out? Both teams fighting extremely hard for this game. The one you love to win, the one you hate to lose. And there's a touchdown. Rashad Bird finds the end zone. And you know what? We're going for it. We're going to end this game right now. The offense has been on fire since the start of the 4th quarter. For the game, 2-point conversion. Brooks, he's in. Touchdown, Tommies. And what a stunning game. Finally defeating the Hawkeyes 41-40. Let's go. Performance for our guys today. I'm glad we were able to pull it out. But let's check out the stats for our guys, see how we did. Noah Brooks was our starting quarterback today. Almost 300 yards passing, 3 touchdown passes, and that 1 interception on the first possession. But other than that, it was a clean game. Granson Jr. came in as well. Couldn't do anything with the passing game, however. Rushing wide, it was a combined effort. Bemis Jr. and Noah Brooks each had close to 4 yards per carry. Actually, 5 yards per carry between the two guys. Bemis Jr., though, found the end zone. APJ getting the job done. Brooks led the team in yardage, though. For his receiving core, it was led by Pablo Sanchez, who had over 100 yards receptions yards off of 9 catches, which is totally insane for this game. The 2 people that actually 3 people got into the end zone today. Rashad Bird had the game-tying touchdown in overtime. Michael Granson Jr.'s touchdown, gave us the opportunity to go to overtime in the first place. And Damon Shelby also found the end zone as well in that second half. Defensively, it was a busy day, and even though that we couldn't get any turnovers today, we were able to make plays when needed to. Jim Smith led the team in tackles today. It's 6 total with Billy Ewing not too far behind him. However, Mitchell McLaughlin had multiple TFLs in today's game with Daniel Nash, Jim Smith, Ernie Steele, and Antoine Black also getting in the backfield. Not to mention that we had 5 sacks as well, which is really cool to see. Again, we did give up a lot of points, but we made plays when we needed to get it done. So after the game, we do get multiple commits coming to the squad as well. Brian Huff does sign with the squad, giving us a new kicker to work with for Season 10. And then Brian Johnson also comes onto the team as well, a 71 overall guy that can certainly contribute right away. 5 pulls after the game, and St. Thomas has hopped into the top 10, coming in at number 8 in the country. And, you know, I'm looking at this top 25 right now. We're still have to play against Minnesota, you know, for, you know, the end of a regular season. And then, you know, we might be playing like a Penn State or, you know, somebody from the Big Ten East that, you know, could very well be very highly ranked as well. So we have multiple opportunities to impress the voters and move up in the polls. That being said, we still need some things to happen if we want to go to a national championship game. We need either Clemson or Texas to lose. Both will have probably 3 chances for that to happen. But I don't know if that will actually happen because, you know, they're doing pretty darn good themselves. But we're certainly not out of it, but it is a long shot for that national championship game. So next episode, we will have a tune-up game on our hands. We're playing against Illinois. And last time that we played these games, it was during the Kyle Luck days. This was a team that was ranked in the top 10 themselves. They had aspirations for a national championship game the last time that we played these guys, but now Illinois is just facing some really tough times right now. So you had a hard time getting anything going. 3-7 is really hard to recover from, but you know, we'll definitely see what happens. It's going to be an interesting one. So if you enjoyed the content here on this channel, I encourage you to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new. This is John J. Gaming on Mike, wishing you guys a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.